What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today I have for you guys an exciting unboxing. And when I mean exciting, I mean I am excited to show you guys these. Let's go ahead and get into this guy and see exactly what we have here. So I have been in contact with Asher Knives and asked him if he had any interest in sending some items in for testing and review purposes, and he gladly sent some stuff in. So we have a couple of knives here, and we'll just start with the smallest, and we'll go up to the biggest one here. We shall zoom in there a little bit. Love Asher Knives symbol. I love that logo that he's got going on. AsherKnives.com. That is where you can go and pick these up. I will link it down below in the description. So let's get into this guy. I see some extra Omega springs there. And we have our knife. Nice presentation. Look at that. So we got G10 for our handle material on this guy. We have a nice wire pocket clip, deep carry wire pocket clip here, and it will be reversible. Nice touch on that guy. Now I'm not sure if that will be interchangeable with a like lynch clip or something of that nature, but they might be. That'll be worth checking out. It would have to be a lynch clip wire replacement clip. And let's see, do we have... So this is, I forget which model this is. Let's take a look at the, oh, okay, yes. This is this the Spiro? Might be, no, because it's not the Nomad. I believe this is the Asher Spiro crossbar lock, and he's done a ton of different variations of the Spiro. There's liner lock versions, there's frame lock versions. He's even doing different blade shapes now. And I believe these come in S35. Yes, right there. Yep, so this is the Asher Spiro crossbar lock. I follow what he does pretty closely. What he releases, what he does. I'm a huge fan of Asher Knives, and anyone who's ever had an Asher knife or bought one knows exactly what I'm talking about. The quality is top-notch. The material choices that he chooses are just tremendous. Look at that full-length G10 backspacer. Nice touch. Ergonomics are going to be masterful on this guy. Let's pull back and see. Yeah, that is comfortable, guys. Very, very comfortable. We got a fuller that runs into studs, and yep, that'll be usable on both sides. Probably go stud on this side and then fuller on the reverse side. Nice. Got a nice stonewash drop point blade. Got the nice clean Asher Knives symbol there, completely centered up. There's no blade play whatsoever on this guy. No up and down, no side to side. And we have some nice strong springs in there. You can get a nice wind up on this guy and flick him right out. Very comfortable. It's a very elegant design, if you will. It's very clean. We have a nice low drop point blade. Look how low that tip is in comparison to the pivot there. So we have a nice low drop point. Crossbar locks are fun. They are known to be a very strong lock as well. And something like this is ultra useful as a day-to-day EDC type knife, and it's just going to be fun to carry. It's going to be easy to carry. You know, whether you like wire pocket clips or not, they are a functional clip. You can carry them very deeply. They work very well in and out of the pocket. They maintain good retention, and they just keep the aesthetic very clean. So, you know, I'm a I'm a big proponent of wire clips. Now, I do change them out on occasion, but there are some knives where I leave them go. So it just kind of depends. This is probably a knife, even if there are aftermarket clips available to be put in place of this one, I will probably keep this one the way it is, because this will move into one of my day-to-day users. We have a nice thin blade stock. Keep in mind, guys, this is just an unboxing. We will do a full overview and review of each one of these knives individually here in the coming days and weeks. The Asher Knives Spiro crossbar lock is money, and it always will be. Let's go ahead and move to the next guy here. We have a little bit bigger of a box here, and it's a 2-stage box. And oh, baby, this is the one right here. Woo, we got extra Omega springs. This is the one, guys, right here that well, there's a couple. I can't say this is the only one. This is one of several that I have had my eye on, and this thing just looks fantastic. Wait till we get this guy open. So it's going to be a lot of similar features as the Spiro crossbar lock here, but wait till we flick this guy open. Same elegant handle, very neutral, nicely finished G10. I love how you can see kind of the micro structure of the G10 in there. The crossbar locks that Asher does is just fantastic, dating back to the Nomad, which I have one of those from like a year or more ago. Just fantastic on the crossbar locks. Clean as far as the hardware goes, very minimal hardware. Let's flick this guy open. Look at that blade, guys. Look at that thing. That thing is going to be a utility monster. Now, if I remember correctly, these are going to be coming in M390. Yeah, M390, guys. Asher ain't messing around over there. M390 on the steel. Ooh, yeah, I can feel it just wanting to bite in. Oh, this thing is nice. Oh, look at that. We got a nice little mini fuller here. And then we got dual thumb studs. I love this blade shape. That is going to be a cutting machine. You'll be able to get right up on that tip. Oh, baby. Now, I will link Asher Knives down below, and his knives come into stock very frequently, guys, but they also go out of stock very quickly because they are a hot commodity. They are very well priced, and they are full of awesome features. Great steel choices, great handle materials, very good fit and finish, build quality. He quality control checks these knives, and he makes sure you are getting what you're supposed to be getting and the quality, you know, that you are supposed to be getting. Look how thin that is, and it comes down ultra thin. That's a full flat grind right there, guys. So that comes down nice and thin. We still have a nice pokey tip there. And then we have the trademark, in my opinion anyway, the Asher stonewash finish, which is just beautiful stuff, guys. It takes wear and stuff very, very well. If you use these knives, it's going to take that use very well. And then the Asher Knives symbol here is even more kind of subtle. You can kind of see a little bit of a difference there. It's a little bit more subtle on this guy. I like both ways, so it really don't matter to me. And these are going to be identical in their size there. You just have a nice utilitarian sheep split here, and then you have the drop point there. And I can say there's really no difference in the crossbar lock itself. The springs are nice and strong. You can tell they need a little bit of break-in. Just the tolerances are nice and tight, and that is how you want them. Can we use the... Yeah, we can. We can use the fuller on the reverse side, and then you can use it on the thumb side as well if that's how you want, or you can use the studs on both sides. Just a great job from Asher Knives. They can't commend them enough for what they do. I'm not 100% sure on the price tag of these. I want to say they came in under $100, guys. And for M390 G10, that's nicely finished. This isn't just, you know, some chump change G10. This is nicely finished stuff. We have a nice little G10 backspacer there, reversible wire clip again. The M390, and it's under $100, guys. That's why these do not stay in stock very long. And that's been the whole thing forever. I don't know that I've seen a knife of his go over like 110, 120, and usually the ones that are like in the 110, 120, there's a little something extra to them, or they're, you know, brand spanking new, coming in M390, S90V, titanium, that sort of thing, and I would pay that all day, 10 times out of 10 times, you know, 120 for what you're getting is just absolutely insane, and that's just a testament to his business model and how he runs things over there. Gives you high quality and fantastic pricing, and that's why you guys, they do not stay in stock long. He does drops all the time, and as soon as he does drops, you better be on top of it or you will miss it. I can speak from experience because this knife was one of the ones that I seen. And, you know, if you're an hour late to the drop, you're just late. You're a day late. You might as well forget about it. If you're not on top of it, you might as well just wait until the next time, because when you go to the site, they won't be there because everybody wants one. Everybody wants the next thing from Asher, and he just recently started doing fixed blades, and I can only assume that is what we have in here. So let's see what we got. We got a magnetic closure here, open top box, and oh my God, guys, look at this thing. Holy smokes. I had no idea what he was sending over. It comes with a nice sheath and a clip. Woo! I think this is the little buddy, guys. Oh, look at this thing. Look at that. Stone washed S90V drop point blade. Nice and thin. Oh my God, look at that. This thing is beautiful, dude. He just does a phenomenal job. There's another fixed blade that he came out with as well. I think it's just the Asher Fixie. And guys, I have wanted one of those. They both are fantastic. They're a little bit different styles, but both equally awesome in their own right. And I believe this is his newest addition to the Asher lineup. And I've been looking for a reason to throw an EDC fixed blade back in the pocket, and it just landed on the table right here, guys. Nice retention on this guy. Nothing. Nice and tight. And then you have a nice little ramp here. Boom. Pop her off and get to work. Plenty of blade there to do anything you'll need to do day to day. Let's see what we got. So yeah, you're coming in at a solid 3 inches of cutting edge, 3 1/4 total, and then you're just over 7 inches. You're looking at like 7 1/8 or so. So just over 7, which is perfect, guys. You don't want them too much bigger than that. I would say this is actually for an XL size hand to get a comfortable grip And to have enough blade length, I would not go or want to carry personally anything bigger than this. This is literally perfect for an EDC fixed blade, and he keeps the sheath nice and thin and clean. It's not bulky. You know, if you put this in your pocket, it's not going to be a big deal. It's not real heavy, and you have this nice clip. Feels like great retention. I am going to be putting this in my pocket as soon as the video's over. This thing is freaking sweet. I'm going to guess, guys, just a guess, that all three of these are probably out of stock right now. I will link Asher's website. I will link his Instagram. Everything that I have on Asher, I'll link down in the description. And then if you are very interested in one or all three of these knives, or just Asher knives in general, I highly suggest you go to his Instagram, and he will keep you up to date on when these drop. I want to say this knife is the most recent drop, and in S90V and G10 full tang fixed blade, guys, I think these were like 110 to 115-ish or so, 110 to 120, and that's absolutely incredible. I don't know who the OEM is on these. I'm not sure anymore, because I think it's changed a time or two, and I don't want to say one way or the other, but that's really irrelevant, because everything that he does is just absolutely fantastic. Huge shout out to Asher Knives for sending these in for me to take a look at. I will definitely be loving these guys up, and we will be doing an overview individually of all three of these. We'll be doing a review of all three individually, and we'll probably take one of these two apart and just, you know, see what's going on. But perfectly centered, strong lockup on these guys. I didn't check this one. Yeah, they're solid. No movement side to side. And if you want me to test the locks on these, I will be testing them. But we'll do it in the overview. We just have too much going on here with a triple unboxing like this. But Asher has always done it right, and he continues to do it right and get better and better. Throws in extra Omega springs just in case. Just a fantastic job, and I love the way he's taking the business and going ahead and throwing in some EDC fixed blades. And I have to say, this might become my favorite EDC fixed blade right here. He's got two that just look outstanding, and I'm going to have to try to snag the other one as soon as I can. But look at that edge. Yeah, that's sharp, and that's going to hold an edge, guy. Ooh, yeah. That's going to hold an edge for a very long time. S90V is a great steel. That'll wrap this one up, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you have any Asher knives? Do you want some Asher knives now that you've seen these guys? Is this your first time seeing Asher knives? And if you haven't gotten a chance to hold one, handle one, buy one, I highly, highly suggest going over to his Instagram, which I'll link, and following him, and you are in for a serious treat. They're affordable and just very well done. I am ecstatic that he sent these in for me to take a look at. I've been a huge fan of Asher Knives for a very long time, and we talk about Asher Knives a lot on the channel. And he's a Pennsylvania resident as well. I believe he's a Pennsylvania native down by Pittsburgh, I believe. So a little bit of a distance from me, but not too far. So just a huge shout out to him for doing what he does, sending these in. And he doesn't have to do stuff like this. He chooses to. So huge shout out to him for helping aid the channel in some awesome new knives and some awesome new content. That'll do that up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Give Asher a thumbs up. go check Asher out. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.